So we've just left Yuba City and on our way to Oriville. Needed to leave the camera off during the city driving because my GPS is talking to me all the time and gets in the way. But we are now on the way, Highway 70, and we're headed north. A lot of people might think, you know, what the heck is a 78-year-old man doing riding around on a motorcycle? And I'll tell you, it's something I think about almost every time I get on it. But it's because I'm that old that I really want to do this, because it does wonders for exercising my cognitive abilities. Oh, just got hit by a rock. Traveling on a motorcycle, your eyes, mind, sense of balance, coordination with all four parts of your body, both hands, both feet, are requiring constant use and attention. Not to talk about the balance required. So all these things do nothing but improve my skills as I get older and basically weaker. The only thing I think that has really gone down and will not really be greatly affected is my endurance. And I proved that probably last year when I, driving home from Arizona, drove 650 miles in one day without stopping to rest, only to stop to get gasoline. And that resulted in a crash on the bike and a broken collarbone. Beyond that, everything else is really, really good for me. And also my ability to do all the things I used to be able to do back when I was like 65 or younger. I'm able to do now. I couldn't even put on my shoes and tie my laces 2 years ago, and now I can not only do that, but I can balance on one leg and put on my pants, and I've lost all kinds of weight, and so it's done nothing but make things good for me. The other reason I tried on the bike is that this is my place of absolute peace. I am thinking about nothing. I care about really nothing. I'm just myself in my ozone. It's that special place where you like to go when you want nothing but peace of mind, and that is where I'm at. And I can do it for 1 or 2 hours, or 6 or 12 or 14 hours. It's really such a pleasure. In this space gives me a shot to think about things a lot too, and get a lot of answers while I'm riding. And you think, most people will think, well, yeah, but you're risking your own life, and that you're going to die sooner because you're riding on a dangerous machine. But in that case, I have to say, I believe totally in the will of God, in my Lord Jesus Christ. And I don't believe that you can push back or decrease the amount of time you have on this earth. When your time comes, it's going to come, and there's nothing you can do about it either way. It's the will of God, and it will happen whether you believe in Him or not. So I travel, and I will continue to travel as long as I possibly can. And if I have to drop down to a three-wheeled bike, I'll do that as well. Because this is where I find my peace, my life, my love. The videos I do because I just get a great thrill out of seeing nature and the things that are done, the things that God has done in this world. And you can't see it in the video, but you can see the creation. You can see the trees, the light, the sun, the beauty. And that's what I hope you get to see. Or you can just go along for the ride and enjoy seeing some things that you haven't seen before. So that's why I do it, and I hope you enjoy the ride. So we're currently riding along 65 miles an hour, not trying to break any speed limits here, and enjoying this countryside. But if you've seen my other videos, or many of them, you'll see the same thing. It's fruit trees. And I tell you, it's like miles and miles and hundreds of miles of fruit trees and nut trees and stuff that grows up here in the kind of mid-northern part of California. It might be boring to some, but I'll tell you, it's really something to see. We got all these blooming trees on the right, and it's really incredible. There's a lot of entertainment if you don't get bored by the ride. So we're coming into Oriville here pretty quick. Looks like, oh, I gotta make a turn here, it says. 350 feet, 200 feet, must be this turn. Thank goodness for GPS. I would have probably driven right past. So it tells me I have to make a right-hand turn here. And this is Oriville. I think, depending on time, I may take a drive over to the dam. It's just a little bit outside of town. Oriville Dam on the lake is a huge lake, and I've driven around it before, and I've taken you on a ride around it, but it was very brief. And my ability, as far as my videotaping ability, was pretty poor back then. But we'll see what it is, what I end up doing today. But it's a cute looking little town so far from what I see. Lots of trees. Some neat old houses. And I don't love them because they're old. I love them because I love the design they used back then. And it's just, I don't know, I can really appreciate it. I love today's homes and the look of them and everything, but they don't seem to be alive like these old guys here. I've had someone mention to me or say to me that you need to not live in the past. And what I have to say is it's not a matter of living in the past. It's a matter of appreciating the past and enjoying what it had to offer. But I am totally for the present. And if I weren't, I wouldn't be out here doing what I'm doing right now. Just look at this. It's crazy. Look at that. Never been in Oriville. How great is this? Oh my goodness. I wonder if there's a place to pull off. I think so. I see one. I'm going to take it. Feather River Hatchery. That's what's down there. I'm going to take a ride up this way. Well, here's something I didn't expect. I'll drive slowly, even though they're nice curvy roads, because I don't want to give you a chance not to see what's back here. Now let's see what's down here. So we're at Oriville Hatchery right now. We'll take a little tour around what this place looks like and maybe learn some things. It's been a very pleasant ride on the way up. So I can see the dam up back there. I don't know if I'll need to ride up there or not because I got a chance to see it. It's like a little park area around there. And we have the little falls there. I believe there's they collect fish in there and then they'll run them through a little I don't know, it's like a little canal. I'll show you here. This little canal, I believe, is where the fish go through. I don't see any fish, but I can see the step ladder thing. This might be where they climb up and down to get places, because the fish, you know, have to swim past up hills and over dams and stuff, so they do these little bridges that they can climb up. The dams don't really kill all the fish as people like to make you believe. They do put in ways to stop it, but granted, there are a few that probably end up not making it. I'm going to take a little walk down below. This is really neat. I never know what it is I'm going to see when I get on that bike. I just get on and go. And I have to tell you that every time I get on it, I see things I've never seen before. And an appreciation for places and things that I'd never seen before. It's pretty incredible. The peace and quiet out here is just great. It's so quiet. And the river, it's pretty quiet and smooth. I don't know if it's something you'd want to try to swim in. Actually, it doesn't even look like you'd want to try to get over these rocks to get down to it. But it's very, very pretty. There's a building across the way over there. It looks like an old rock building. Not sure what that is. But this area here is the fishery, or the hatchery, whatever you call it. And it's very nice. So I've been sitting here just enjoying it, the peace and the rest, and think I'm gonna go ahead and jump on the bike and head on home. I don't think I'll do any more video on the way home. I think I'll just put the camera on charge and enjoy the ride. But I hope you enjoyed it, because it is beautiful. It really is. So this is the bike, and I'll tell you, it is quite a ride. It gives me all the speed, power, and much of the sound that a Harley would give you, but it's a lot tamer and easier to handle, definitely lighter. So it was a real good switch from the 1250 BMW motorcycle I was riding to something a lot more comfortable and a lot safer. And but it's no lamb. It'll get you up to 100 miles quicker than you can think. I feel like getting shot out of a cannon. I love it. I don't do it often, but I do love it. Anyway, headed back home.